Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pisces, I've already started. I pulled out some wild unknown animal oracle cards. Get that out, right? Some of those, and it's gonna be interesting. I feel like, because part of the reading this week is, what the fuck is your problem, man? What the fuck is your problem? And I'm going to tell you, I think it's somebody else. And it's weird. I'm getting this impression from the cards that have come out here that your problem is somebody looking at you for possibly a superficial answer to a complex question. Okay? I mean, the cobra kind of represents when the student is ready, the teacher appears, right? So when somebody is ready to learn something or to expand their mindset or change their habits or learn something new, then the vehicle of that information often will come to them at the right time. I'm going to say that I feel like you might be that vehicle of information. And okay, so that's the problem. That's what your fucking problem is. This is what you can do to fix this. So I just saw these and I'm like, it's a stare down. They're both like really staring here. The Gazelle is not one to have to worry about predators or problems. It's to recognize that they've got a lot of freedom of movement here. They're actually quite athletic, and that there's all sorts of things that are there for them. Okay. Oh my God. This is, okay, as I'm about to say something else, it's funny how it does it. This is feeling, I'm getting a bit of a vibe from the Aquarius reading. Okay, because what you can't change here is the starfish card. So there's something superficial going on here. And that's kind of what I'm getting. It's almost like somebody here is looking for an answer, a simple answer to a very complex question. That's the problem. Whether that's you looking for this simple answer to a complex question, or it is somebody else who's come to you for some type of information or an answer to something, and you're like, well, it's not that cut and dry. It's actually a lot of this, and then there's this to consider. And then once you've considered that, look at this aspect of things as well. And this person was like, well, that's not really giving me the answer. But it's almost as if to say, well, you have to determine the answer based on all the information that is available to you. And I'm showing you how to get that information. It's kind of funny, right? It's just funny that I'm saying that, because the teacher will appear when the student is ready. And everything that I'm saying is not necessarily like why we go to school, like why we learn things. There are some things that we learn because we need to retain that information to use in maybe like a profession that we're taking on, or a hobby, or some sort of skill that we want to apply in our life. But for the most part, it's so that we can understand how to think, how we can understand how to problem solve, how we can understand to, just kind of like think our way and discern through life. So it's funny how that's coming across. So what can you do? How can you fix this? I feel like it's to stare back. I'm just really getting this impression that somebody's asking you for guidance or for help. And you're like, well, I've given you the tools that you need to do that. Okay, so that's one area. And that is actually the strongest, like that comes through to me the strongest way that these cards are playing out. Especially with this, like the thing that you can't change here is that there's something superficial. There could be something that is really, really beautiful, but there's maybe not much going on inside. The thing with this. And I don't know. I mean, it could be somebody that you're dealing with. You could be dealing with somebody who's quite attractive, but when it comes right down to it, maybe they've always relied on their good looks. They have a bit of charm, but maybe they're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Or maybe they don't know how to sharpen the tools in the shed. I don't know. So the cobra also, okay, so here's the other spin on this. The cobra, I would think, could be seen as not a predator in that the cobra would eat the gazelle, but definitely it could be the demise of the gazelle, right? If the gazelle's not being careful in the tall grass, steps on a cobra, or they come across each other, the cobra feels threatened, And then the cobra lashes out and bites the gazelle. Could be disastrous, could be a problem. So, right? That, I still want to say, like, it feels like it's something outside of you that is your fucking problem. It's like, what the hell? This thing is really driving me crazy, man. Again, it's kind of like the gazelle is just being told here. I want to go in the book. I'm going to tell you what Spirit is saying about you, the gazelle. These are both fire energies too, both of these. It says heightened awareness and ability, vulnerable. The gazelle represents supreme grace. Okay, think about that. That's what you can be, as graceful as you can in a situation. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. You see, but that's what you can't change. Oh, see? Now this is making me feel like maybe this is you. This is like, but somebody's just seeing you on the surface. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hypervigilance. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. I like that. I really like that too for Pisces, like just that very empathic Pisces. So I don't know, somebody wants, there's something going on here, whether you have what somebody needs or is looking for, but you're not in the package that they thought that would appear in. And you're looking at it in a very superficial way. Like, you can't change the fact that something here is superficial. Something here is just maybe very beautiful, but there's nothing else beyond that. This is also interesting. Well, you know, you have like all these snakes here. What's going on? You have the snake, and then you have the cosmic egg. Right? The cobra is the problem. The cobra's got these all wrapped up. Somebody might think that you're not smart enough to understand something. So they're not going to give you the information. We keep bouncing back and forth and how that could be playing out here. Because, right, like the snake is holding all this knowledge, esoteric information, creativity, dynamic energies. And that's your problem. That's the fucking problem here. The cobra is holding this back. Because you can't change the fact. You just be graceful. You just do you. I just want to say it. I really do feel like somebody might be discounting you, possibly because of your looks. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like the way you dress or something. And it's just like, well, that person doesn't look like they'd be capable of doing that, you know. I was, actually, it's kind of funny that I say that because, somebody was, I won't go into the situation, but, somebody had discovered that, like, I do social media. Like, it's kind of like what I do here. I'm doing social media. So their impression of me was that, you know, the impression, I guess, that some people have of people that are on social media, that, you know, a lot of people just think, oh, it's just bratty people doing stupid things and making a lot of money doing stupid things. And I'm like, well, I don't make a lot of money. I pay my mortgage and I feed myself and a kid. And I do very spiritual things. But they were kind of like implying that I was incapable of doing other things. And I thought, okay, wait a second. I've operated a manual elevator. I worked on a dairy farm. I worked for a landscape maintenance company. I've worked in pest control. I've done food safety audits. I was like, no. Actually, in fact, I said to them, I just rambled off some of that. I said, in fact, I have a lot of abilities and I utilize them in a lot of different ways. And this is just one of many amazing facets of and it was a little bit like this person was just like, oh, you're just superficial. And I thought, you're a fucking idiot. I don't know. I'm getting that, like, with your cards here. Like, it's kind of like something like that. So the cobra is a fucking problem. The Daughter of Cups. Okay. The Daughter of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Nine of Swords. And the Six of Cups. Okay, I want to pull everybody's cards out here. The Gazelle. How can you fix this? The Chariot. Get on with your life. Get on. Move on. Get on with your life. The Sun. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow, and the Ten of Cups. Just get on with it. I don't know what that cobra is. You need to leave that cobra behind. I do. I'm getting the impression this cobra is someone that doesn't value you. You got so much going on here. Cobra's all in their head. Starfish. The Star. The Knight of Cups. The Two of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. That is odd energy. No, I feel like somebody here has caused, okay, somebody here has second guessed you. And by the time this person figures it out, you might be gone. I don't know. Or you maybe even should be, to be honest. I mean, you have got the most amazing energy with these cards. And the Chariot is like to just stampede this energy forward. Know who you are. Utilize that to have like opportunities here. Build mutual joy and happiness amongst yourself and other people and whatever creations you're going to do. Like, right? You can't change. You got the Star twice, right? With the Star and the Starfish. I'm actually kind of wondering here if I am picking up someone who is in the public eye or maybe considered very attractive. I want to say that you're in the public eye, maybe both in the public eye, maybe very attractive. Because the problem here is someone who, and maybe this could even be someone who's also very attractive, but they only look at things like that. I don't know. Is this somebody who stares at you? I'm really like the whole time. It's like these two, this is the problem. And this is how you can fix it. It was just stare right back. What the fuck? I don't know. You do you. I mean, honestly, Pisces, you do you. Somebody here doesn't think you're as much as you actually are. The Mother of Wands. It's in reverse. Then the Father of Wands and Judgment. Oh, it's the Cobra. Ah. Well, okay. What I want to say here is I think if people discount us for the people that we are, for the individuals that we are, for the depth that we have, I think that says more about them than it does about us, right? I mean, somebody really, it doesn't, I don't know. You can't change the way somebody sees you. I'm kind of wondering if some of you are dealing with someone romantically here even. And this person is just being very superficial in their romantic pursuits. With you, I would say. You are really being guided to live your best life. Don't make yourself small for somebody else here, because that's also a possibility. Sometimes too, it could be people that see great things in ourselves, but they don't see that in themselves. So they may want to try to bring you down a notch, possibly. I'm not necessarily getting that, but it could be the next step for someone who is feeling insecure here. Because the Nine of Swords, like, there's definitely somebody is really in their head space. You have wonderful new... Now, it's kind of funny because there's a bit of this reading that leans a tiny bit into the extended for Aquarius, where it could have been some type of experience that they went through that may have knocked their self-worth a little bit. Because you have like such an enormous amount of self-worth that is coming through in this reading. You can't change the fact that somebody may just see you on a very superficial level here. And of course, like, you wouldn't want to develop a relationship with someone who only sees you on a superficial level. I want to pull cards for this. Why is all this snake energy wrapped up? Oh, you finally woke up? Oh, of course. Of course. He looks so cute when he just woke up. His hair looks all fluffy and he's like, Larry. Hi, Larry. There we go. But you got to show them. Show them your face. Show them your I just woke up face. Oh, you smell nice. I was laying in my bathroom sink. Oh, babe. Yeah, you smell like all sorts of wonderful things, like toothpaste and soap and mouthwash. I need my hands though, Larry, because I want to clarify what the snake stuff is. It's like something that is all, like, it's all bound up. All this energy bound up. Oh, I did this once before. I shuffled cards while holding Larry. Okay. No? Why is the snake? What are they all holding up here? What are the snakes holding? The page of the daughter of cups, the page of cups. It's not much. It's just not much. It could even be holding back, like, oh, it could be somebody holding back, apologizing to you because they thought you were just like a really superficial, pretty little thing, or a really superficial, handsome kind of guy. So I don't know. It's such a peculiar reading, though. Like, there's really something going on here where somebody has... You should just live a glorious life, Pisces, is what I'm getting here. Let's clarify this. The Chariot. The Moon, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles with the Chariot. I feel like you shouldn't let your fears hold you back here anymore. The Chariot is all about movement. The Four of Pentacles is being stuck. New opportunity, because there are opportunities waiting for you here. The Sun. See yourself clearly. The Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen. Open your eyes, Pisces. Oh my gosh, open your eyes. I want to say too, like, you're a prize. It rhymes. Give it that rhyme, Lily. She's asleep. Open your eyes. You're a prize. The Ace of Pentacles. You have got something. Oh man, Pisces, you're rocking it. And now you got, with the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Magician and the Six of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Like, you're the hero. You're the one. I don't know. The Four of Wands. The Nine of Wands. You know, something had to come in. I feel like the Nine of Wands is somebody, I feel like it's this Nine of Swords, Cobra over here. You really need to, don't be held back by anything or anyone right now. And trust your intuition, but move beyond your fears here and any illusions that you may have developed around your, I guess, a sense of worth. You're much more than you appear to be. Now, even like Pisces, my dreamy, mystical zodiac friends, like maybe there's even something about you that is very dreamy and mystical. And somebody just sees that perhaps on a very superficial level here. I know Pisces tends to also be the sign where I get quite the biggest vibe of sort of like creativity in terms of expressing sort of your mystical download energies. Because you are like the thing here. You're the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, open your eyes. You're the prize. You're the best thing since sliced bread. You know, I'm going to name this reading. This cobra's got the Daughter of Cups. What is it? The Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Well, that's interesting. I wouldn't know. Say it's almost like, I don't know, you're going somewhere. You're saying something and you're going somewhere. You're saying something and you're going somewhere. It's almost like a final conversation with someone. I don't know. It looks like having a final conversation with someone. Why do they have the Two of Cups? The Tower and the Two of Pentacles. Well, that's weird because it almost feels like this person has experienced something in a similar way to another person. I'm wondering if that's you. And when I say they've experienced something, they've experienced like a massive change or shift in their life, very disruptive, and trying to just kind of keep things balanced and equal here. Why do they got the Nine of Swords? I keep getting like, okay, I see how she's walking away again. And I got that with the Empress and the Page of Wands and the Six of Swords. Like, I'm going in a different direction here. Just sitting there. Sitting there and not doing anything. Somebody is just like, I don't know. Are they awestruck? Are they contemplative? I feel like you've walked away from something or someone here. And maybe just the fact that you're doing that shows your value. That's really fucking shitty too. Like, so you know your sense, it's almost like if you walk away from something, you know your value. And because of that, oh, then somebody sees you as value. I don't know. I can't, the games that people play, I don't know. The Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like somebody has a little bit of regret. I think somebody here has a little bit of regret, Pisces. I don't know what that really means to you, if you care about that, to be honest. I'm hoping you don't, because there's a tiny, tiny thread of energy in your reading. Holy Larry. That reminds me of the Aquarius extended with its your self-worth and value. Know what it is and don't deviate from it, because you've got a lot here that you could accomplish and achieve, or maybe already have. Why is the starfish? This star energy. Oh my God, you have triple star there. That's what you can't change. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are a star. Maybe I'm reading for somebody who's famous. What you can't change is divine love. Divine calling? Two of Wands. Well, those wrapped up snakes leave me, it feels like wanting, pining, desiring something. Well, I'm going to go do the extended. Pisces, in the extended, I'm going to ask, we're going to look at what angelic energy is supporting you right now. What angels are supporting you? And then I'm going to ask, what fairies are fucking around with you right now? So we want to see where you have support and where you have that fuckery energy. And that's what I have for you, Pisces. The link to the description. The link to the extended is in the description below. Thank you so much, Pisces. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.